Yeah,
Yes,
why
back
not?
into
Why
the
not
cellar.
reconnect on why not reconnect on a national radio show and talk for the first time? I mean,
Why
Right?
not?
that's classic
I
Rat.
say it's better late than never. You know what I mean?
Yeah.
So well. With that being said, before I get to my questions, since you're literally talking to each other right now for the first time in a long time, Stephen, anything you'd like to say to Warren?
Well, it's not even strange. It was kind of supposed to just happen because we've got so much unresolved stuff in music. I mean, last time we were really hanging, we were writing songs, and I mean, one still is in my head that we were writing at his house. So to me, it just seemed like, just like I was in a coma for a few years, and just woke up. Everything's the same, So it's all good.
Yeah, we were. That was right after Infestation, I think. We were kind of hanging out here, and I had this song.
Hey Warren, if you're off.
It?
Hey Warren, let me jump in real quick. If you're off your phone a little bit or on speaker or on a headset, can you get right up on it because you sound a little drifty and we want to hear you.
Let me try this. Is this better?
Give him a break.
Yes.
Sorry, man.
So Ed,
How about
as
this?
we were talking, and as Warren said, we were like working on music, and it's almost like not even skipping a beat, And this idea came up. Somebody approached us, I believe Warren first, and said, "Hey, would you guys like to instigate something in M3?" And it was almost like a given, like, sure. Let's go. That's what I said. I said, fuck yeah, let's go,
Yeah, I wanna, do a quick shout out to the owner of M3 and our manager and agent, guys and gals, for making this happen, because it just, wouldn't have happened any other way, I think. So,
Yeah.
big thanks to them.
So
yeah,
Warren,
I agree, yeah.
Warren, what have you, because people, I've been texting you and I said people would love to hear from you and people love your playing and miss your playing and miss seeing you. And I've talked to you about trying to, wanting you to come on for a little while now. What have you in this time that you've not been, I think maybe you did a fantasy camp. You've done very, very little things, maybe Kings of Chaos, but you really haven't been out there. What have you been doing in this downtime that you've been away from being on the stage?
What I always did and what I always do, when I'm not sort of dealing with all the stuff that we deal with in life, I drift back into the studio and either start working on something that I hear in my head or refining something that I have going. So it's been a really nice thing to be able to do all this time, because basically since Stephen and Robin and I wrote Round and Round, it's just been, it's like, okay, you can be a writer if you want to be. And so that's what I do basically.
Did you miss being on stage, Warren? Do you miss playing? Do you miss being in front of an audience?
Oh, of course. I mean, it's hard to find words to describe the kind of energy that we have with our audience.
Yeah.
It's just, it's just fantastic. I did keep it, I did not as much as I would have liked to, but, like you said, I did do some gigs with some friends, the last one was with Billy Gibbons and Sebastian Bach, and, each group, we would all play each other's songs, and it was great, 2 or 3 songs each, and it was stuff like that, kind of kept it burning, but this is the real fire.
There you go.
Stephen, you've
Hey,
been on Stephen, you've been on with me many times, and you've been
yeah.
out there playing Rat songs for the last few years now, doing a great job, great band, and all that. But you and Warren, I don't know how aware of this you are, but Stephen, you've been very transparent and open in all the interviews we've done of kind of saying, I would love to work with Warren. I want Warren. I got to reconnect with Warren. I would love to do something with Warren again. So how does this feel for you? That right now you're actually talking to him, and that this is finally going to happen.
Yeah.
I mean, this is something you've openly wanted.
Well, put it this way, I'm fucking ecstatic. But number two, now I know I got my work cut out for me, because if this boy's been just sitting around writing riffs, we're going to be able to, write some songs sooner than later. And that's what we like doing, it's what we do. It's kind of, this is very surreal in a way. It's almost like, wow, didn't miss a beat, you know what I mean? Except we're smarter, wiser, and hopefully a little more talented in the writing department. So I'm looking forward to it.
Warren, were you aware?
I second that.
Were you aware that Stephen was? Did you pick up on that at all? Did you hear through the wire that Stephen was kind of through the radio wave